Hello, air signs. Amyenergy here with a special tarot message for the full moon in Cancer. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you would like to be notified when I make a new video. All right, first things first, air signs. I would love to show you this candle that I have burning. Absolutely lovely. I know you can't really see the details because of the camera and the light, but these candles are absolutely fabulous. They are from Rococo Moon Craft Goods. I'll put the Instagram handle in the description box below. Make sure you definitely check those out. You will not be disappointed. All right, now let's get into this full moon in Cancer spread. Okay, I will be doing a special on this spread on Instagram, so make sure you're following me there at amyenergy. Okay, pulling out our current reality. Okay, we want the surface level and the deeper wisdom. All right, now moving into our recent past, we'd like what we lost as well as what we've learned. Okay, now moving into the opportunity. Okay, we need to know how to cope, where to break free from the norm, our dreams and ideas, and how to attune to this moon. And we have the moon on the bottom of the deck here, okay? So a beautiful energy. Okay, we may not exactly have clarity right now with the moon coming up. We could have a lot of things coming up for us with this moon, okay? We could have some fears coming up, just some turmoil. This could be, you know, with the moon, we think of Cancer, and this moon is home in Cancer, but, you know, also Cancer is ruled by the moon. So the moon in general, you know, we can be dealing with, you know, family stuff like generational wounds coming up, rearing their ugly head. But with the moon, even though it doesn't always feel like it, it is an auspicious time, right? The full moon, very magical. So let's get into it and see what else is coming up for the air signs. Okay, air signs. On the surface level, we have the Five of Swords. So we may really be in a bit of survival energy, really feeling like we need to defend ourselves. And maybe we do need to defend ourselves. Okay, but we're really, you know, we're triumphing here over a person or a situation. Oh, okay. I love this. So I feel like we're triumphing here over our own mind, right? And we're sort of really fighting for our happiness here, okay? Which makes a lot of sense. There's been a lot going on in the world this year. So I do feel like right now we're fighting for not just happiness, but true abundance, right? Jupiter in Pisces, we're fighting, we want it all. And we will accept nothing less, okay? And that's what's going on the surface, okay? Under the deeper wisdom is the Five of Pentacles. So, all right, we got conflict and forced growth here. But we've got change. We know one thing. We got change happening. Okay, so let's clarify this Five of Pentacles with the Sun. Wow. So I really love this energy because it's very similar. And that's letting me know that my air signs are actually, they're pretty aligned right now. Because you really are, the surface level of your life is really, you know, similar to our deeper wisdom, right? We got two fives and we got two cards. We have the card of happiness, and then we have the card that is the happiest card in the deck, okay? So I do feel like you know, what's interesting here is that I do feel like on the surface, we may be using things, food, drink, comforts to make us feel better. Where in the deeper wisdom with the sun, this is, you know, truly being full and happy, right? That's the difference I'm kind of seeing here. And I do feel like our deeper wisdom is that we need to move on from a situation here, okay? With the Five of Pentacles, this is a disruption of our home, right? This is maybe just needing to relocate and not having the funds to do it, okay? And so it's really interesting energy for my air signs out there, but I do feel like we're very aligned. We very much know what's going on. I do feel that, but we're still in this situation where we have to stick up and defend, or we feel like we have to stick up and defend ourselves for indulging and doing the things to make us happy. Okay, and so I do feel like either way we are victorious right now, but it just doesn't feel great, okay? Because we are in the midst of change. We're in the midst of change with the 2 5s coming up. So even though we do have happiness, we still have turmoil, okay? But out of all these cards, we got one major arcana, and that's the sun. So that's what I know is you're here on this earth to be happy, okay, air signs. So we're doing what we need to do to get there. That's what I feel like is really coming out in our current reality. We're doing what we have to do, and we're taking the steps to get to the happiness that we know is our birthright since we were a child. Okay, and if we have to use food and drinks and comforts to get us to be happy in this moment, then that's fine. But ultimately, there is changes that need to occur. So just don't mask it too much. As long as you're working on these changes, do whatever you need to do to keep you comfortable in the meantime. Okay, now what we've lost, we have the Queen of Cups coming up. So this could be a person, or this could be a part of ourselves that we've lost here. With the Queen of Cups clarified with revolution, okay? So I feel like this is our ability to love. And it's been burned. Like, we've literally been burned here. Harshly. Our world has been turned upside down. We've lost hope. We've lost faith with the Queen of Cups. Okay? Or we lost a person that was in our life, potentially a water sign. But this would be a person who really, truly loved us. Oh, right. This is someone who is truly loving, intuitive, empathetic. So that's another option. Okay, but I really feel like this is a situation that really, this change was more about you, about this side of yourself. Okay. Oh, but I like this. Okay. So I feel like, what we lost here, air signs, is we really went through a loss, right? We lost something that we didn't think we would lose. We lost a part of ourselves that was really open to love, really trusting of love. You know, it's something really was burned to the ground here, okay? It looks like we kind of lost everything with revolution coming out. We maybe lost all of our possessions, all of our, you know, whatever we had built. It came crumbling down to the ground in revolution. But what we learned, okay, I just love this energy, because what we learned is how to, you know, with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups is a lovely energy. I can never hate on the Queen of Cups, but in this reading, in this situation, I feel like we have transformed, and instead of being all flowy and giving and generous with our love like the Queen of Cups would be, we are saying, no, I'm not going to be the receptive energy, right? Because the Queen of Cups is very receptive, right? They're just a vessel. They can just hold the pain of the world. Okay, we don't want to do that. Instead, we want to take all of our love and we want to put it towards our vision. Sorry if I touched the mic. I'm not used to wearing this mic yet. But, I mean, if you look at this energy, like there's a big gold thing on her heart, okay? Because this is heart-centered action. So instead of just accepting everything that comes our way, well, maybe I'll get love, maybe I won't. This is us claiming love. No, I am love. I am love. And because I am the one that is love, I'm going to move forward because I now have clarity on that, right? I have clarity and I'm moving forward. And there's a lot of strength in this card, but it's not necessarily fast, right? It's just, this is about vision. This isn't about racing to the finish line, but it's definitely about getting there and knowing you're going to get there and being confident about getting there. And you have it coming out with the Ace of Swords. So this is clarity. This is you moving on to your new beginning with a clear mind and an open heart and a dynamic, beautiful vision for your life, okay? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful, air signs. I love it. All right. Now, let's get into the opportunity here, okay? So how do we cope? Well, we let it die, right? The messenger is coming out, so this could very well have to deal with family, as the messenger in one sense does represent the family. However, it also is a more dynamic card than that. It represents the family, the astral, as well as the community, right? You have the ability to speak to the masses here. Okay, but I feel like this is us sort of, it's a death of a way of being here, and it's a general reading, so I can't, ask you any questions about what's going on in your personal lives. But how we cope here is kind of by knowing that we have a really important mission in this life, right? We have the ability to speak on the 3 different levels, okay? So we really need to let everything die that's not serving us, right? And that is how we can cope with this situation, is by understanding that this isn't just a new beginning. This is a powerful new beginning, and you have something very important to do, okay? Because you have 2 5s up here, and that means your life is changing, right? But now you have a 5 here from the major arcana, and that means the world around you is changing. And you know what else it means? It means you're doing the work. You're changing the world. Wow, air signs, I love you. Okay. So, moving right along here. All right, we had how do we cope? And now how do we break from the norm? Okay. And now we have the King of Cups, right? So, again, we're embodying, and this doesn't matter if you're, what gender. This isn't about gender, but instead of embodying this feminine Queen of Cups, we're embodying the masculine energy of the King of Cups, okay? So we're embodying the fire versus the water, okay? The King of Cups obviously is still water energy. However, they just have an understanding of water. They have an understanding of emotion, but they are not going to let it run their life. You have a vision, right? You have a vision now. So you are going to make the choices that are best for you, detached from the emotion of the situation. Okay, now I have to figure out how to stay hooked to my mic and pick up these cards off the floor. That was a terrible thing that just happened to me, air signs, that I had to do that. I hope it never happens again. Okay, now let's just get a clarifier. Let's not act up. Let's not go on the floor. Okay, let's clarify this King of Cups. All right, with the Magician, yes, this is a new beginning for you. This is how we are breaking from the norm, by using all of our tools to do so. Every tool that we have at our disposal, use it. Don't try to be nice. Don't try to put other people before you, okay? This isn't taking advantage of anybody. This isn't, but it's being detached from the emotions of the situation. We're not getting all wrapped up in, well, if I do this, this person will feel this way, or this, you know what I mean? Yes, we understand that, and we can hold space, but we are going to move forward in the way that's best for us, and that truly is best for those around us, even if they can't see it, because we can, because we're the King of Cups. Boss. All right. Now, our dreams and ideas. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. So a loving, nurturing, matriarchal energy here with the Queen of Pentacles. I said the Queen of Cups, I meant the Queen of Pentacles. It's being clarified with suspension. Okay, so I do feel like we sort of, our dream is to be able to sort of have a very, very comfortable home life, and you know, just kind of be able to let things flow and to not have to worry about schedules or, you know, worldly things. We just want to be able to flow and be in our home and be comfy. Okay. How to attune to the moon. We have the Six of Wands coming out. All right. So, I mean, acknowledge your victory. Okay, it's time, air signs. It's time for you to acknowledge how fucking far you've come. And all that you've achieved. And the struggle that it took to get here, okay? Because, yes, the Knight of Swords is coming out with the escape plan. Okay, so, you know, how to attune to this moon is really by getting in touch with ourselves, really recognizing this victory and speaking about it, okay? Think about it, speak about it, and, you know, make your plan, because you have a victory. Like, victory is yours. So either this is a victory that you're already experiencing. You know what? Yes, it absolutely is. It is. You've experienced this victory. You are in it right now. And you have to acknowledge that. Under this moon, you have to speak it. You have to speak it like a crazy person. You have to get out of under that moon and be like, I am victorious. I have done it. Oh my God, I forgot I'm having a mic on. I can't yell, okay? That probably sounded so terrible. I'm really sorry, okay? But you really have to, like, be aggressive about this. Just be like, yes. This is me. I've done it, right? Let's get you some clarifiers. All right, we have choose a new direction, wait, and be assertive. Okay, so yes, absolutely, we are being assertive here, right? We have the Knight of Swords coming out. That's an assertive ass energy. And that's what we want to do under this moon. We want to be assertive because we have the moon and the Fool. This is a big moon for you, air signs, okay? This is a big one. I can tell by this reading. So if this is resonating for you, this is a big moon for you. It's literally, you're the Fool. That's a beautiful place to be, okay? And just remember with the Fool, like I always say, quoting from the book, for the next World Tarot, you should own it, okay? Quoting from the book, though, the cost of your journey is growing up, but the cost of growing up is not your wayward magic, okay? You are magical, you are beautiful, And it's time to celebrate how far you've come. It's time to claim how amazing you are. And it's time to choose that new direction. We may not be going on the journey yet, okay? We are in this Fool energy, and we definitely are in this Chariot energy, okay? But it is maybe not time to actually make the moves yet. It's just time to make the plan. But get your heart behind it. Make sure you're checking in with your heart every step of the way, because that's what's going to guide you. And you have something really important to do. And so I'm so happy to bring you this reading on this very special lunation. Leave me a comment, like this video. I am going to leave it there for now. You can book this reading with me through Instagram. I'll be running a special there, so definitely be following me on Instagram at amyenergy. Okay, you can also, in the description box below, I will have links for my appointee calendar where you can book a 45-minute session with me on Zoom, or also Etsy, where you can purchase a personal reading like this for yourself that will be like a recorded video like this. So both of those options are there, as well as, yes, we want to go check out these lovely candles. So make sure you get in that description box right now. Go do it. Okay, you don't need to hear the rest of this. I'm just going to tell you that I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And yes, I guess you did need to hear that. Who doesn't? All right, take care.